Alrighty, guys. So Nvidia stock is popping today, up almost 4.5% with about 15 minutes left in the trading session. And the entire stock market, like I'm sure you guys have seen at this point, is doing very, very well. Again, we have 15 minutes left in the session, and the Russell's up 2%, Nasdaq's up 2.7, Dow's up 1.3, and the S&P's up 1.7%, with the VIX getting squashed down over 10%. So we're going to break down, of course, Nvidia stocks, some other stocks in that space, the AI bubble, and we'll go over maybe some other stocks on top of that later in the video. So guys, run the likes up, make sure to subscribe, and of course, don't forget, while the deal lasts, to snag up to 15 stocks from Moomoo with at least a $100 deposit. Use that link down below or go to stocksurfast.com/Moomoo and your uninvested cash will earn up to 8.1% APY, which, guys, come on, that's a no-brainer. So again, use that link down below. It's also pinned in the comment section. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So Nvidia, man. Nvidia, it's up almost 5% as we're 15 minutes away from close. And at one point earlier in the day, we almost hit a $1.20 again. I think we were up over 5%. Yeah, 5.4%. That was at about, I think, 12 p.m. here on the East Coast, right around noon. And this thing is trying to break out. I know I made a video yesterday going over that channel, the downwards channel, and we were struggling to break out of it, and we still are, quite frankly, but we're making progress. As with today's move, guys, we're taking out the highs not only from yesterday, which, by the way, yesterday's high was at about 117, 118 bucks after we got the 50 basis point rate cut, but we're also breaking out the high from 2 days ago, which I think was, where was that high? 118 to about 119, which we're pretty much there right now. So Nvidia is starting to gain momentum here on the smaller time frames, which when I'm trading, when I'm looking at charts here, guys, I'm always looking at a bunch of time frames because they all tell different stories, right? If you notice something on the smaller time frame, you could, pinpoint a breakout that's starting to form. Then you look at the larger term or longer term charts, you notice something else there, right? So we're noticing volumes picking up a little bit, right? We're starting to get out of the highs from yesterday, the day before, and the day before that, for that matter. So we're trading at a multi-day high now. This could be building up for a pop, especially if we get out of 120 to 121 bucks per share, which we're not out of that level yet. That's a big resistance. We hit that point, it looks like, about a week ago. Yeah, exactly a week ago. We hit 120 bucks last Thursday, actually almost 121. So if we're successfully able to get out of that point, let me set my alert there right now. Mark is out, we're above $121 per share. That's when, now going to the larger time frame chart, that's when we could really start to get out of this channel because it's being stubborn. Let's be honest. The stock's being stubborn within this channel. It's been some time here that we've been trading in here, but ultimately, of course, like a lot of you guys probably think, you might agree, you probably do, I think we're going to get out of here, right? This is normal price action, guys, what we're noticing. And I believe I pointed this out in a recent video. Look, we noticed similar price action back in March through early May. We saw a huge run in the beginning of the year. Then we cooled off in March through May. Then we saw another big run to all-time highs. Now we're cooling off again. It's only a matter of time before we start taking out this channel. And on top of that, what else am I noticing here, guys? Can you see what I'm seeing right here? This is an inverse head and shoulders, clear as day on Nvidia stock. Let me actually draw it out so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Oh, that's way too small. Let's do that again. Sorry about that, guys. Boom. Left shoulder. Got the head right here. Boom. And then we have the right shoulder right here. You guys see that? So you could also say it's a cup and handle, right? Cup, handle. So it comes back down to $120, $121 per share, right? If it breaks out of there, we're going to see the cup and handle play out, the right shoulder and the inverse head and shoulders play out, And then in the short term, we might be ripping all the way up to $130 per share. This gap right here could easily fill, in my humble opinion, right? And of course, I'm not a financial advisor, not telling you guys what to do. Please do your own research. But that's kind of what I'm noticing here on the charts. And another thing that I'm noticing is kind of a lopsided inverse head and shoulders. If we look at the price action across the last couple of months, let me draw this out. You guys notice left shoulder, head. Then we have the right shoulder right here. Do you guys see that? That's kind of, staring me right in the face right now. And again, it comes back down to 121. If that breaks, boom, this could end up playing out. So all signs, guys, are pointing to this looking bullish right now. Yes, we're still in that channel, but ultimately I think we're going to break out. And patience, guys, patience is freaking key when it comes to the stock market, especially trading, swing trading. As you guys know, I'm in Nvidia stock as a long-term investment, as a lot of you guys are as well. But I also have a trading account. I'm also looking to make money on it on the breakout in the short term. Yes, you pay short-term capital gains tax on that. It is what it is. And in my opinion, if you're paying tax, that means you're making money, baby. Let's go. You're making money if you're paying tax. But yeah, I'm looking to capitalize on it, of course, long-term, but also in my short-term account, my trading account as well. So keep your eyes on all those levels, all those patterns that we called out in this video, and let me know in the comments any insight that you guys have. I'm actually very curious where, your head's at. Are you buying? Are you selling? Do you see what I'm seeing? I'm curious kind of where your head's at. And AMD is another stock that I'm in. This one's up around 6% at the time that I'm making this video. And, well, we're pretty much at the highs from the end of August, which if we break out of here, my alert's set at 160, there could be a big move coming on AMD, which in my opinion, guys, it's long overdue. I think 175 could be next. That's a big target. $185 to $187. That was the high from the middle of July. That could be where we're going on AMD. So I'm liking the way that's setting up. ARM Holdings is also looking good. I mentioned this in my video, I think, this morning potentially. When was that? I forget. Either way, recent video, we called this one out. It's up around 2%. Still has a lot of potential in the short term as a trade, in my opinion, right? So keeping my eyes peeled on ARM Holdings. SMCI is not doing much, pretty much at break even today. Forget about that one, guys. CrowdStrike, I know it's not quote-unquote an AI stock, I guess, like Nvidia, AMD, but it's still a very important stock to watch, and I own it. I'm long CrowdStrike, CRWD, and we're noticing something very critical on the charts right now. We're at $285 or $280 roughly per share, which, notice, that was support all throughout January, all the way through about the middle end of July, up until we got the data breach, or not the data breach, the IT outage, whatever you want to call it. You guys know that, right? We covered that time and time again here on the channel. The aftermath is still playing out. I mean, we'll see how it goes over the next couple of quarters. But I bought into the stock on this massive dump off at about 230. I bought some shares, nothing crazy. And now we're on the verge of breaking out, in my opinion. We're at 280, 285. We have a cup and handle as well. At least that's the way I'm looking at it. I'll set my alert at 285. Look, cup and handle on CrowdStrike. You guys see that? I'm telling you, man, if this takes 285 out, there could be a big move coming. And this is another one that I'm long-term in, but I'm also looking at it in my trading account. I think this could be a nice play if it does break 285, maybe to 300, 315, that general range. So, guys, what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And before you click off the video, don't forget to get up to 15 free stocks from Moomoo with at least a $100 deposit, and your uninvested cash for now will earn up to 8.1% APY, which, guys, that's a no-brainer. So check the link down below or go to stocksrfs.com/Moomoo, and it's also pinned in the comment section. Same with my mailing list, which I send you guys my top 3 stocks every single Monday for free. Make sure to sign up. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys later.